How's it going, gamers? Chongo here again, bringing you the second episode of the Zombie Survival series, which I'm doing every single Friday until I finish it. Now, in today's episode, we're going to talk about groups, because in all the Hollywood movies and TV shows, we see, a certain group, and usually the best group to survive is a group that has certain skills, and the way I see it is the perfect A-team for a survival group in the event of a zombie apocalypse would be someone who's a survival expert, because you're probably going to need their expertise during trying to survive the zombie apocalypse. Someone who has had any first aid training, because that will be very useful in the event of accidents and other zombie incidents. As well as someone who's actually had some firearms training, because, you may need a gun to shoot some zombies. Obviously, this would be only the best case scenario team. You would probably most likely not end up with a team like this. You'd only end up with maybe one or two of these occupations, or someone who's skilled in those areas. Now, I want to talk about the size of the group. Now, usually in movies and that, their group size is either really, really small or really, really large. Now, I would recommend, in the event of it, you'd want a small group, because in large groups there are all sorts of problems that can occur. I mean, if you need to move quickly, in a large group that's very hard to do, because you've got to get them all up and get them moving, whereas in a small group you can do it really, really quickly. Now, another problem that can occur in a large group of survivors staying together as a group is you can have increased disagreements and arguments between people, because, we've all got differing opinions, and if you get a large group of people, they're more likely to challenge the leadership or have disagreements, which just causes more problems down the track. Also, in a larger group, you'll need more supplies, and that could cause fights over who gets a certain amount of supplies and distributing them, and it would just be a lot harder to maintain a large group. So, if you stick with a large group, you will probably have a worse zombie experience than someone who sticks in a small group. Another suggestion is, when you're picking your group, make sure you pick people who you actually trust. You don't want people in your group who you don't trust to, look out for you or look out after you while you're sleeping and doing that kind of stuff, because in a group, even if you think you're in a safe place, you're probably going to need to, have people on watch every now and then and take shifts to make sure zombies don't come and attack you in the middle of the night. Now, another thing is, you may get in a group with your friends, and that's fine, but just make sure you don't have anyone who's just going to be bludging, and make sure that everyone in the group actually works or does something that helps and maintains the survival of the group, even if it is something relatively basic, like just chores or cooking or something. Something that would actually help with the group. So make sure you choose people who would have productive skills that would help survival of the group. Try not to go for a big group, and make sure you trust people in the group, as well as make sure everyone pulls their own weight. Thanks for watching this second episode of the Zombie Survival Guide. Now, next week's episode will be on weapons. Thanks for watching, and if you've got any feedback or comments, please put them below, and subscribe if you like this video. See you next time.